Taurus, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your weekly love reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Taurines. If it does resonate for you, I'd love a like and a subscribe from you. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as the potential outcome. Wow, well, wow, lots of stuff. Can't take all that, obviously, but the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups really wanted to be upright. And the chariot, if there has not been forward movement in the connection you have in mind. Anyhow, if you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. I might have said that already. This is a love connection. This is a love connection. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overall energy. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Whoever you have on that sweet little taurine brain of yours. Did I call you Sagittarius? Oh man, I'm having a rough day already. I hope not. I love you guys so much. Taurus, let's get at your love life, babies. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section. Anything you need to know about leaving a donation, you can find in the description box below. Let's get at your love life. Ooh, look at you, you little star bright. Got your person a little closed off, so I'm sorry. You have the star card in your energy. The person you have in mind is the Queen of Swords. We do have the King of Passion all up in here. Look at transformation happening. So you guys might both be going through a transformation. The relationship might be going through transformation. I love this card. I was just telling Sagittarius because this showed up in their outcome. I adore the transformation card, the death card. It really means to me that we were sitting somewhere sort of probably thinking that we were happy on the surface, not really realizing that there was even such a thing as being happy from within. And so the creator will throw in some things that will change, kind of force you into a healing space, change things up a little bit. It's really about letting the old way of believing and thinking die and allowing this new, the rebirth of the new you, the spiritual you. You know, spiritual is, I try to stay clear of that word because people think it is one thing and it is not. It is not all oogie bougie, you know, you don't have to hoodoo, whatever. Oh my God, please don't quote any of this. What am I even saying right now? But it isn't all flitzy flatsy. I can't even say it. As you see here, I got my Buddha with my cross on, okay? It's like you have a connection with your higher self, your guides, whoever your God is, your way. No way else. Nobody else's way. That's spirituality to me. And this is realizing there is a force that is around you and within you at all times that wants better for you, that wants the best for you. And the human in us really just wants to ruin that. To be honest with you, our ego just kind of wants to destroy everything in our path. Every good thing that comes our way, our ego knows how to destroy it in intricate little, in sneaky little ways. This is a lot for just this transformation card, but it's really about coming to a space of living from the spirit, and the spirit will always want good things for you. Everything will work smoothly when you're coming from the spiritual side, your spiritual side. Everything will kind of just flow. Everything will fall into place. When you have a trust and faith in the divine, it's like you don't need to force anything, chase anything. It'll all come to you because God does that when you are in tune, when you are tapped in, okay? And the only way to tap in is by listening to your inner voice and really listening to it, trusting it. And the inner voice is always going to come from love. That's what I'm going to tell you. And the little temptations, by the way, I am 39 years old and I still have little temptations that I do definitely, okay, I'll listen to you for a second here, ego. And then I go back to listening to my inner voice. So we're always going to have little spots in our lives, days, weeks, months, years where we do listen to our ego. It's just about, coming to a space where you can really listen, when you're strengthening the spirit by listening to it more often than you listen to the ego. That's what I'm getting right now. It looks like, again, forward movement, which I saw. The Ace of Cups did show up, the Nine of Cups. Total fulfillment, you guys. If you are not in a space of total fulfillment, it is coming. I do feel like your person could be being a little closed off right now. We'll get more to that. I think they might be trying to step out of a comfort zone, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like that's what the creator is working on right now, is them opening up, okay? Opening up to receive your love, opening up in general, their feelings. It looks like, they might be in their head a little bit with that, but we'll get more. The transformation card could be dealing with a Scorpio. I love the transformation card, like I just said. The star card, another favorite card of mine. I feel like this means so many things, but I feel like you have been or are doing healing. I feel like that is what is making your future so bright and hopeful. And I do feel like that, you're being called to something that is going to have sort of a highlight around you, a spotlight, if you will. you're going to be a star in your own right. I do feel like the Taurus readings have been very spiritual and that you're being called to a higher purpose. And that is what that means to me, is higher purpose and really standing out for that higher purpose, whatever it is, you know, you feel called to. The first thing that we should ever answer, the first call we should ever answer is our own healing. And once we've gotten through that enough to really be able to do whatever else we're being called to without flinching, that's where that star card comes in, and I love it. The Queen of Swords is your person again. Could be dealing with a Libra, a Leo, Aquarius, or a Scorpio at this time. We're going to get more. We're going to clarify everything. I do feel like your person's holding back feelings at this time. I feel like communication isn't necessarily lacking. I just feel like they're not expressing their feelings to you at this time fully. The way they feel about you, I think, is this extreme passion. I think they do feel passionately towards you, towards this connection, and the outcome is passion. So, an inspiration, and I feel like you guys have a lot more going on than just love. So romantic love is wonderful, but when you come into a connection that I'm feeling here, it's like the kind of connection when there's a major arcana in the overarching energy, even if it's the death card. It's like the kind of connection that is going to kind of walk the path together. All of our connections should do that, by the way. It's just that we've settled for karmic connections for so long we didn't realize that. We're all being called to a higher purpose at this time. That's what the Great Awakening was all about. And so it's like whoever you do come in contact with will have a similar path, will help guide you on your path even. You'll help them guide them on theirs. And it's about really walking the path together, really having the same belief systems, being equally yoked in whatever it is you feel called to do. And wow, that was a lot. I don't know where I was going with all that, but I don't believe that this person is really expressing their feelings. And I don't know that they do. I just don't know that they have that. Some of us are expressive in that area, some of us are not. And that's okay. As long as they're showing you the love, that's all that really matters anyways. People can tell you all day long that they love you and not mean it. But I'll tell you, whoever's showing you that they love you is who you want to listen to, okay? You are just a stunning mother effer, man. You always are. You have the Queen of Swords, too. You might be holding back a little bit on the feelings department. That's fine. It is what it is. Some people aren't as feely, but again, if you're having a hard time expressing verbally or orally what is, or I don't know why I had to bust out with the word orally there. Like verbally was fine. Anyways, that was for one of you. But if you're having a hard time verbally expressing your feelings toward this person and them the same, just that might not be your thing. So it's okay just to show that love in other ways, okay? It looks like your love for them is wild with the Six of Cups. You have the Star card, the Six of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Swords. All gorgeous energies. It's about this awakening that you're going through or have gone through. It's about getting to know what truly feeds your soul and really recognizing that this person does. This person touches that part of you. Wow. I can't stop sounding dirty today. My guides are on fire. I am the least dirty-minded mother effer you'll ever meet. By the way, Taurus, I'm going to tell you that right now. But God loves to, or God guides, whomever downloads through me, loves to make me look like a dirty bird, okay? Because I am not like that. But I always end up saying shit that sounds dirty as hell. And you'll get to know that about me. Anyways, so the truth is, I don't know where I was with that, but it looks like you are really coming into a space of being totally aware of you, your inner self, your inner desires, and your surroundings. It's like you can kind of walk through a room and feel out what's good, what's not, what's for me, what's not. Even who's coming from their spirit, who's coming from their ego. It's almost like you're looking around and you can see a little ego over some people's head and a little spirit over some people's head. That's what, and look, my hand was not even in the picture. The word ego over somebody's head and the word spirit over somebody's head. I remember I used to deal blackjack for 18 years, and I remember sitting on my blackjack game. Nobody was at the table. I was just standing there by myself. And all of a sudden I could see, walking past, this, physically unattractive person with the biggest ego in the room. It was crazy. It was crazy that I could all of a sudden just see where people's intentions were coming from. And it was wide. And that's what I feel like you're going through right now for whatever reason. And I think you really feel and know that even if this person is not expressing their love, I think I almost feel like what the Creator's asking me to tell you right now is that you don't need them to express it. They're showing you love. You don't need them to say the words. That's what I'm getting right now. So that's for one of you, maybe. I don't know. We'll get more on the story too. The Six of Cups really indicates to me that this is a soulmate. So just one of those kind of no ulterior motives connections. Again, so when we're in a no ulterior motives, we really truly have the connection, and we're there because we don't need each other, but we just desire each other because we have that connection, that unexplainable pull toward each other. This is when you don't need to express things like humans tell you to express things to each other, okay? We don't need to live by those guidelines, ever, really, but especially in a connection where, you know, a real connection defies logic and defies, you know, the rules. So we don't have any here. Obviously, I mean, you need to respect each other. That is the only rule, okay? And then you just need to do things your own way, not listen to what other people say. That's really what I'm trying to get at here. This has an interesting color palette to me. It's just a flat, not very colorful read, which is just standing out to me right now. And I feel like you guys are lacking expressing yourselves to each other fully, and that's okay. We're gonna get to it. You both have the Queen of Swords too, so I do feel like they're in this manifestation mode. They have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. That really tells me they're, and the Three of Pentacles together right now next to each other. This person is going to give you everything you want and more. They are going to be like the teammate you wish you always had. Okay. And like I said, I do feel like this is an inspired connection that is going to have bigger purpose here. Whatever that is, you guys, if you guys go you know, volunteer together at Big Brother, Big Sister, whatever it is that you do together, whatever you feel called to together, it's like just listen to those inspirations together, and it's going to be so fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be like exploring each other's souls together. Wow, wow. You guys are, who are you? Are you single? Okay. This is crazy. So yeah, equal give and take, quality work, and then this manifestation. This is your person in mad manifestation mode. This is somebody who has fought. Is that a word? I don't think so. I'm in such a weird mood. Somebody who has fought the ego. By the way, our ego is so strong. It starts out so strong, but I feel like this person has really been pouring into their spirit wholeheartedly in order to manifest. How we manifest things is by doing the next right thing. We don't, you know, the law of attraction, send out intentions. You're going to send out egotistical intentions. You're getting nothing back, okay? That's just not how it works. It's about literally listening to your spirit, following its guidance, and then you will get all the blessings that you've ever dreamt of. Those were put, not only were your callings instilled by the Creator, so were your blessings, the dreams that you have, the I wish I had this. Those are all going to come too with you feeding your spirit's calling. Filling your spirit's calling, okay? Weird stuff. That's your person right now. They are in the middle of doing that. They're doing what they're feeling called to, and it's about trusting that. It's like sometimes we just have to dip our toe in for a minute because we doubt ourselves when we're being called to something bigger than ourselves, right? But anyways, what this person offers is equal give and take, and it's so sweet. Again, it's gonna be like the teammate you always wished you had in every area of your lives. I love it. You guys, I think there still is a little healing going on from this, the rebirth, the connection in the whole connection's overarching energy is a whole change, a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. And I think that there is healing going on while we let go of some of our egotistical desires. We really think, the reason why it's hard to let go of our egotistical desires is because we really think it's what makes us happy. It's about coming into a space where we slowly, gradually allow those things to, and those wants, desires, needs to die, and really start to feed what our spirit is telling us we want. Our spirit is right. Our ego is wrong. Our ego is tainted. Our ego has, you know, other people's perspectives buried on top of ours. And so it's really about listening to the spirit, doing the healing that needs to be done. And that is the spirit is calling you to do that healing, right? Because the spirit's like, we got big plans, baby. We got big plans here. We're all here to have a human experience, but the more we can live from our spirit within this experience, the better this experience will be, okay? And it looks like, again, you're waiting on your ships to come in, whether that's this connection. I think this connection's already in. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling. This could be a connection coming in for you, though. In either case, it looks like waiting for our ships, and this means that you're both doing the diligent work. This is neither party is just sitting around smoking a cigarette is what I wanted to say, which is weird. I don't ever say that in my readings, and I'm not judging anybody. I literally just quit smoking a year ago, okay? But it's like, we're not sitting around smoking cigarettes. I don't care if you do or don't smoke cigarettes. What I mean is you're not just sitting idly by. You're actually sitting there doing the work. You're working on the interior. You're working on your own, feeding your own soul, listening to your own spirit, trying to fight your egotistical temptations, which is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Smoking being part of that for me. And I really thought it made me happy. I really thought it did. I truly, honestly did. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to be talking about right now. It took me 1 year to get to a space where I'm like, wow, that made me miserable. I never have anxiety anymore. The anxiety was always just craving a cigarette, okay? Anyways, the King of Wands. I wish the Page of Wands was here. I love the Page of Wands. The King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Swords could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. It really says to me that you guys have done the diligent work and you're waiting on your blessings, and your blessings are coming. By way of taking this leap of faith, whatever it is, into this connection, you'll do that on your own time. I don't need to tell you when and how. You'll do that when you're ready, and you will be ready at some point. You know, Creator is getting you ready for that. That's what the preparation has been all about. And it is about knowing that as soon as you are ready, you will dive in, you know, head first. This is about not allowing your past hurts, pains, experiences to dictate your future opportunities. This is about making sure that none of your exes, come in and haunt this connection by way of you fearing this person doing what your ex did to you. We don't allow them to control us anymore. You know what I mean? Whoever our exes are, they got to go. They ain't a part of this no more. And we trust ourselves now. We've come through some serious awakening and healing. We trust who we are. We trust our own inner guidance system now. And we don't have to fear anything because we know if we do jump into the wrong thing, we got this. We know how to navigate our way out now. You know, back in the day, we didn't know how to navigate our way out of an unhealthy connection. We were just stuck there if we got in. Now, God's saying, baby, I've trained you, honey. I've healed you. I've trained you. You jump in head first with no flinching. You know, really allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And I promise you, if you do get your heart broken, it's going to take 2 seconds to heal that, baby, and you'll navigate your way out because you've healed beyond, you know, that sort of, dependence. You're no longer dependent. You're dependent on nobody besides your higher self and the Creator at this time. I love it. It's gorgeous. Let's get... Power of Love card. I just stopped talking again. That keeps happening today. So we got expression. Oh, I love it. Express yourself. Express yourself. I don't know what that is, if that's a song, but I'm going to link it in the description box below if it is. I think it's Madonna, possibly interesting. It says you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. It's so much transformation. It's so true. Like that it's because you are starting to have a faith in yourself and in your higher self, and it's literally starting to paint a new picture of your future, and I love it. It's gorgeous. You guys are gorgeous. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Mwah.